Home Secretary expands Deport Now Appeal Later policy to 15 new countries. Ed. Adrian, August 12, 2025. Diverse community group discussing the Deport Now Appeal Later policy expansion, with a focus on its impact on foreign nationals in a UK town hall. In a bold move to strengthen immigration enforcement, Home Secretary Yvette has announced an expansion of the Deport Now Appeal Later policy, adding 15 additional countries to the list. This decision, unveiled over the weekend, aims to streamline the removal of foreign criminals from the UK, ensuring swift action while allowing appeals to proceed remotely. For those interested in how this shift might affect communities or global relations, we've got a friendly breakdown of the details, real-world examples, and even some chatter to keep you in the loop. Whether you're a concerned citizen or just curious about UK policy changes, this update offers plenty to explore and discuss. The expansion brings the total number of countries covered under the Deport Now Appeal Later policy to 23, reflecting a significant push to address immigration challenges. Cooper's announcement has sparked a mix of support and debate, with the policy targeting foreign nationals who commit crimes in the UK. Let's dive into what this means, how it's being received, and what you can do to stay informed. Overview of the Deport Now Appeal Later policy expansion. The Deport Now Appeal Later policy allows the UK to deport foreign criminals after their human rights claims are rejected, with appeals handled via video link from their home countries. This latest expansion, effective as of early August, adds 15 new nations to the existing 8, aiming to reduce delays and ease pressure on the prison system. Countries added and policy details. The 15 additional countries now included are India, Bulgaria, Australia, Angola, Botswana, Brunei, Canada, Guyana, Indonesia, Kenya, Latvia, Lebanon, Malaysia, Uganda, and Zambia. This diverse list spans continents, from Western allies like Canada to developing nations like Uganda, showing a broad approach to the policy. The original 8, Albania, Belize, Estonia, Finland, Kosovo, Mauritius, Nigeria, and Tanzania, set the stage, but this expansion nearly triples the scope. Home Secretary Yvette emphasized that foreign criminals have been exploiting the system by dragging out appeals, sometimes for years. That has to end, she stated, highlighting the goal of restoring control and enforcing respect for UK laws. The policy, rooted in the 2014 Nationality, Immigration and Asylum Act, was revived in 2023 with improved video appeal facilities, addressing past Supreme Court concerns about fairness. Now, with diplomatic efforts led by Foreign Secretary David Lammy, the UK is working to expand this framework further. Real-world impact is already visible. Since the Labour government took office last year, nearly 5,200 foreign offenders have been deported, a 14% increase from the previous year. Justice Secretary Shabana Mahmood noted that this could save £54,000 per prison place annually, a financial incentive amid overcrowding concerns. However, Ministry of Justice figures show only 772 prisoners from the new countries are currently incarcerated, suggesting the policy's immediate effect might be limited. For those affected or interested, an actionable tip is to check the Home Office website, www.gov.uk/home-office, www.gov.uk/home-office, for updates on eligible nationalities and appeal processes. If you know someone impacted, encourage them to seek legal advice early. Organizations like the Immigration Law Practitioners Association offer guidance. Public and political reactions. The expansion has stirred mixed feelings. On X, some users applaud the move, with comments like "finally, action on foreign criminals," reflecting support for tougher enforcement. Others, however, question its fairness, with posts suggesting it might strain diplomatic ties, especially with allies like Canada and Australia. This sentiment echoes Shadow Home Secretary Chris Philp's critique, who welcomed the step but argued it's only a drop in the ocean compared to illegal arrivals. The policy's history adds context. Introduced under Theresa May's hostile environment strategy, it faced legal setbacks in 2017 but returned with tweaks. Critics, including past opposition from current PM Keir Starmer, have raised human rights concerns, particularly for families separated by deportation. Yet, the government frames it as a practical solution, balancing security with legal recourse. Implications and future outlook. This expansion of the Deport Now Appeal Later policy could reshape immigration enforcement and public safety. It aims to deter crime among foreign nationals while addressing prison capacity, but its success hinges on execution and international cooperation. Economic and social effects. Economically, the policy promises savings, potentially £600 million if 3,000 offenders are deported earlier, per government estimates. Socially, it might reduce community tensions in areas with high migrant populations, though it risks alienating diaspora communities from the new countries. For example, Indian nationals, a significant group with 320 prisoners, may feel targeted, prompting discussions on X about cultural impacts. Businesses employing foreign workers should note this shift. Actionable tip: review visa compliance with HR teams to avoid unintended consequences for lawful employees. Resources like the UK Visas and Immigration Helpline, 0300 123 2241, can clarify eligibility. Challenges and next steps. Challenges remain. Not all countries may accept returnees, as Shadow Justice Secretary Robert Jenrick warned, suggesting visa or aid suspensions as leverage. Logistical hurdles, like ensuring video appeal access, also need resolution. The government plans parliamentary approval and further diplomatic talks, which could expand the list again. For readers, staying updated is key. Follow trusted sources like BBC News or The Guardian, and engage on X with hashtags like UK Deportation Policy for real-time takes. If you're passionate, write to your MP to voice concerns or support. Your input can influence future tweaks. In wrapping up, the expansion of the Deport Now Appeal Later policy by Home Secretary Yvette Cooper marks a pivotal moment in UK immigration strategy. It's a step toward efficiency and safety, though not without debate. By staying informed and engaged, we can navigate these changes together. Visit www.iwearanews.com for more trending news analysis.